Hello everyone, the virus here. Actually, I should really start saying V. Anyways, I got some advertisements for you of Redbear's Pizzaplex. Also, real quick, I just want to say that with me having to do this for my recordings now, I don't know. At first it was like, oh, I had to have my phone sideways. And so that way it could be like a proper video. Now it has to be right side up, how you normally hold a phone. And so that's just, I don't know anymore. Let's just get into it. Anyways, again, these are meant to be advertisements. It's not meant to be in real life, but meant for Redbear's Pizzaplex. And I need to start talking slower, so that way it's easier to understand me. Right now, I don't have a voice changer of any kind. I have no like proper equipment, as I just showed you with a quick spin around my room. I have no equipment. It's just my camera and my voice. That's it. So until I get a voice changer, I'll have to talk slowly. Anyways, here we go. First off, we have one for Lobit's Funhouse. Also, if I move the cameras just in case if you can't see everything. Actually, there you are. Anyways, next up. We have this one for a Tangled, Mangled, Maze, and Track. Also, if you look at the go-karts, there will be 2-seaters, and there will be 4-seaters for like an entire family. But you look at the designs of the go-karts, we have a double-seater there. But you look at the single-seaters, which I have, there's the design for number 1, and then there's the design for number 10. And so you look, you can see that the designs are very different. Somewhat the same, but very different. I mean, the front will always have the little magenta slope, but it's always the back that'll be different. Also, in case of you wondering about the flag, that's to show what number card is, and it's also meant to be a tracker for if anything happens, like an actual accident has occurred. It's that the antennas are there to keep track of that. Next up, also you're wondering what that says? Whack a rabbit. White rabbit hole attraction is basically a giant whack-a-mole like area where instead of being a single machine, you can walk around on it and whack the rabbits. It's rabbit season. If any of you get that reference, then good job. Anyways, with that sort of mallet. Well, it seems like a mallet, but it's called a hammer. Anyways, next up. Also, if you're wondering what that says, it says Tirza. So like terror, but it's meant to be a non-existent planet, so it had to have some sort of twist on it. So Tirza. Also, some of you might recognize a rocket ship. Let me just go get some real quick. It's meant to be an exact replica of this. As you notice, there are quite a few differences. The door, to be honest, was one difference, but doors are normally on one side. That would be on the left side, and that will be on the right side. So there's that logic. And I didn't have this with me, and even if I did, and I didn't even remember the design. The flames is literally inverted. But hey, this still looks good. Okay, it actually seems like a missile. But hey, the flames are better. Right? Kinda? I don't know. Anyways. And now it's time for my favorite two. Also, these attractions are the 6 most popular. Popular mainly by adult ratings. And you'll see why these final two are adult ratings, like, very high everything. First off, we have the daycare. I feel like that's an obvious one. It's the daycare. Anyways, here's the wording for that. I feel like I did good with this design. And then finally, is my favorite one of them all, which pretty much took the entire drawing unlike the others. The theater. It really took up the entire page. And this isn't even the full stage. This is a part of it, the main front of it, but this isn't the entire stage. We have a little background. Yes, the stars look crappy, but I drew. The pencil that I use has short amount of lead. I cannot draw perfect circles. So, that's one reason. Second reason is because I outlined the circles in black and colored pencil, and then erased the circles to actually have it be completely white with the stars. And well, that was the outcome. So, bear with me, okay? Like I've said in the past videos where I show the character designs, I'm not a true artist. Oh yeah, also you're wondering why it says opera and the theater is because the stage is big. That prop, they do live action things like something Shakespeare would do. Or something like the Nutcracker during Christmas time. Costumes and everything. And there's also 2 VIP booths on the right side. Yes, there's a bit of a spoiler for what's in my Pizzaplex, but hey, it's gonna be shown eventually. Plus, I'm not saying the entire details. But yeah, those are some advertisements for a Pizzaplex. Also, you're wondering why they're on opposite sides of each other? It's because it's meant to be like those things that was like, oh, on one, those advertisements in Fake Faster, so it was like, on one side, or the things about the atrium elevator. It was like, hey, here's one thing, then here's the other thing on the other side. So I mean like that. But yeah. So that's pretty much it. And before I go, I might as well explain something real quick. First off, with the with this gender that I made, Deal, pronounced Day and Del at the same time, it's not really meant to be a full-on official gender for the they them people. They're still genderless, or however that works. It's just I made Deal not mainly to make things easier for the people who are like confused. For the they them people that have no proper gender, or just no gender at all. That's why I made deals, to make things somewhat easier to understand. So that's my explanation for that real quick. And before I go... Oh! Sorry, other paper fails for a later time. This is important. This is going off of my previous video, talking in the updated character descriptions. Well, info. We have the official character ships. Relationships for those who are confused. And also, again, these are custom. They're my own. They're official. But they can be changed if this does somehow get a community. If you people do so, please do your own ships. But here we go. We have Redbear and White Rabbit, Robin and Tangle, and Nerd and Yando. Basically, I did the more like goofy and childlike characters, especially in Nerd, with the more serious or not so childlike characters. Yando isn't really serious, but he's not childlike. He does have his moments, but it's not that much. A little bit, it's literally a little bit. And then Redbear is meant to be somewhat childish. But yeah, so they're on my ships. Advertisements for the place and an explanation for me creating the gender for the day. Then people deal. Well, that was eventful. I better go now. Goodbye, everybody. See you in the next video, whenever that will be.